is about dreams coming true. Look, first, before we do anything else, good folks, good people, kids of Chicago, welcome to the Illinois stop of Clerks 3, the convenience store. I've been dreaming about this night ever since 3 years ago. We came out here for the Jay and Silent Bob Music Roadshow. Absolutely fucking lovely. We had premiered the night before in New Jersey, in Asbury Park, the cradle of civilization. And if you're ever gonna make a Jay and Silent Bob movie, show it in fucking New Jersey, man. And the response, as you would imagine, was huge. It was as if fucking, you know, they went to a show where the fucking Bon Jovi sucked off Bruce Springsteen. Oh, this is so fucking Jersey, it's nuts. So the reaction was religious, it was wonderful. I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm a genius and shit, but it'll never play as good as here and stuff, but I get it, because that's where I'm from and stuff. And so, we, very next night, we got on a plane, we came here and did our first of 2 shows. I think we did 2 shows that night back to back. Our first of 2 shows here at the Music Box in Chicago. Technically, that was supposed to be the beginning of the tour, but I was like, we have to start in New Jersey, otherwise they'll excommunicate you. So we added a show. So there we were in Chicago, and here at the theater, you can sit in the back, like way up top in the back by the projection booth. They got like Arca loungers, so you can sit up there. And so we're gonna hang out, I wanna watch the movie with the people in the theater. And so they were like, this is the best place because all the seats were taken, so there's nowhere to be on the floor. Generally, I'll lean in the back and shit, but they're like, oh, you can go upstairs and sit. So it's the second night of the fucking tour, man. And I come out in intro, and it was very much a warm reaction like that. I was like, oh, fucking hey, man. Like Chicago, I'm playing, very good. Then I went out there and the movie fucking began, and the reaction was beyond fucking belief. When I tell you this, I don't mean this facetiously because we're in this town. I swear to you, I swear on my life, that when I shuffle loose this mortal coil finally, and my life flashes before my eyes, one of the things that will flash before my eyes is the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Roadshow screening here at the Music Box. It was fucking religious. It blew the roof off, and what it really did was shatter my fucking faith in New Jersey. Level of love that left me starving for decades. Because, oh my God, I was welcomed like a year earlier, and the movie plays with fucking group. So I sat in the back, and this is the beginning of me doing this. I would do it for the rest of the tour. I was like, this is not to be fucking believed. I pulled out my camera and I started shooting the screen over everybody's head. I was bootlegging my own movie. And then for the rest of the tour, I would send clips to everybody who was in the movie because I couldn't fucking believe it. It set the fucking tone for the rest of the tour where I was like, Jesus Christ. So one of the ones I sent that night was to Affleck. Affleck shows up on screen in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. The place goes fucking nuts. This place goes fucking nuts. And I was like, Jesus, I had to pull the camera back. It was so thunderous, just the reaction to it. And so I texted it to Ben. I sent him that video clip. And I was like, this is what they think of you in Chicago, Batman. I sent the videos and delivered and shit. And after a few seconds, and dot. I was like, oh, he's responding. And his response was, I know. So it was a great fucking night, man. It was a wonderful screening, and so was the one right after that night. And when we were planning this, I was instantly, one of the first things I said is, we're going back to the Music Box, right? They were like, oh yeah, absolutely. It wound up being later in the tour than I would have preferred. I would have preferred it been the second show again, right after New Jersey. They like to follow the same fucking path and shit. Obviously, you're seeing Clerks 3 tonight, so I like following what's going before. But as it worked out, we were coming in for, Liv has to write this down every night because I'm such a stoner, I can't fucking remember. This is show 40 of 52, man. So, like now it's been established, like, I don't want to predispose the audience to react how you want to, but I've watched the movie with you before and you're fucking nuts. So, everywhere else, like, I've gone, it's been like a fucking, you know, the movie devolves pretty instantly into the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's start screaming, moving the power and water and shit, whatever, like, they see somebody, they fucking know. As soon as a recognizable face comes to work, I shoot. And so, I used to sit in the back of all the screenings and shoot over people's heads. Beginning of this tour in New Jersey, first night, I was like, wait a second. What if I stood behind the screen? Because that's where everything travels. Everyone's looking at the screen, so all the love and laughter heads in this direction and shit. So I started standing behind the screen. Like, depending on what house it is, some screens are translucent, meaning when they project a movie on it, you see a movie, but from behind it, I can look at you and you can't even fucking see me. The whole time, I'll chuck you out. Someone's like, oh, that was not laughing. And receive everything as it travels fucking forward. And it's nuts. If you had a camera on me, you'd see me like throughout the rest of the night and shit. Standing behind the screen, like getting blasted, like fucking Tony Stark from the Jericho box. It's amazing because when I do this every night, for me, it's like going to a church where the congregation thinks that I'm both the priest and Jesus at the same time. It's lovely, man. It's this for me. Now, what's the fight for the audience? I honestly, like, I don't care. I'm in it for me. Basically, they seem to have a good time, but I'm here to suit my own needs and shit. Watching this movie with me is like fucking me. I'm gonna come. You're all responsible for your own organs. But the audience seems to fucking dig on it, man. The audience seems to have a good time. So tonight, we're gonna have an extra good time because I've not come alone. Normally I'm by myself, man. But you don't get to where I am in life without friends. And you don't get to where I'm in the movie business without excellent actors to portray you throughout every movie you've made about your life. So this guy is both a friend and an excellent actor who's wasted his fucking life and career essentially playing Kevin Smith over and over again. But he's a better version of him, man. He's a wonderful fucking actor who's been by my side since I started this journey, and he'll continue by my side regardless of what you may think. Based on Clerks 3, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the only Dante Hicks Bryan. I wasn't even supposed to be here, but you're absolutely right. Great observation. Chicago! Hey, that's my line. And you'll be hearing from our lawyer.
$5 every time someone says it. And an angel gets its wings in. Wow, man, Chicago, thank you so much. One of my favorite cities of all time is Chicago. I'm here every year at least once on business, and every time it never disappoints. So I'm glad to be back here in Chicago. I've never been here to the Music Box. What a fucking amazing location. When I was discussing with Kevin what cities I might pop up in, and he was like, oh, you definitely got to come to the Music Box in Chicago. I'm like, really? He goes, let me tell you about James Silent Bob. And then he proceeded to do that exact same thing to me in person. I'm like, are you cucking on me? What are you doing, dude? I'm not Jen. I'm probably turned on. It's so weird. But in a way, you're just cucking to yourself because I play you all the time. I guess he does that in the mirror at the hotel. I don't know. That's what jizz moppers are for. But thank you. I want to thank Kevin for having me out here. We have more coming on after the screening. How many here hadn't seen the movie? You are very unselfish lovers. I like that. You like other people to finish first, and you'll just wait and you'll get to it. I like that. I appreciate that. We appreciate the fact. Who has seen it before? Yeah. Shut the fuck up and don't spoil it for the rest of the time. I'm kidding. Thank you for coming back. I mean, it's like seeing your favorite band again and again live anyway. You know the songs, sing along kind of thing. I don't know if you'll be singing to this, but like Rocky Horror, don't be throwing shit at the screen. They're very minimal staff here. I think there's like 3 people. And one of them's my bartender. Don't fucking bother him because he's tending to me. All right. I can do more, but I'm not because you all want to see a movie, especially the ones who haven't seen it. Shows I've seen y'all now.
I know, fuck, that was tough. Kids, let me tell you what you're in for tonight. I told 39 of the previous audiences something similar. Tonight will be no different. You're in for a reunion of sorts tonight, but not like the high school reunion where you get an invitation and you're like, what? I got to buy a suit? I hated all these fucking trips. This is a happenstance reunion. Where you're just going about your day and you guys really fucking things to do with band. You run into one of your oldest friends, man. Somebody who was the co-architect of the greatest times of your young life. Holy fuck, how are you? You start chit-chatting, you're like, look, fuck all this. Let's take some time, go grab a drink, go grab a smoke. And you do that, and that time melts into hours as you fall down the rabbit hole of wonderful memories. You're laughing your ass off at things that happened 25, 30 fucking years ago, as if they happened 25, 30 minutes ago. And the night goes on because it becomes a night. And maybe you start squeezing a few people you've lost along the way and stuff, because none of us are getting any younger. It is a night to remember because it becomes one of the greatest nights of your life. You fold time in and on itself, and take yourself back to the time where you were happy and you were looking forward to the future and you were side by side with a really good friend. Tonight, you're going to see some good friends again. You're going to reunion with good friends because Dante is here, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Big Stop is reopened for business Chicago. I give you clerks.